Hi guys, so long time no see. Yeah, basically this video is just gonna kind of be a where I've been, why I haven't been filming YouTube. And the honest answer is I don't know. I've been about, I've been okay. I have been struggling here and there with a little bit of mental health, but not enough that I'm not functioning on a daily basis. Um, I just haven't really felt in the mood to come on here and express myself like I normally do. So I am sorry for that. I feel really bad that I've missed so many updates and I'm coming back literally right at the end of the year. But I just haven't really felt in the right mind space to come on and sit and chat. If I'm honest, I've sat on the sofa in my pajamas, I've gone to work, I've come home and I've sat on the sofa in my pajamas. So I haven't done an awful lot. If you follow me on Facebook, I'm not sure if I put it on Instagram, but if you follow me on Facebook, I got engaged in October. Dre proposed at Harry Potter Studios, and I said yes. I don't know if you're going to be able to see very well from here, but that is my ring. The boy did good. It's actually my birthstone. He didn't realise that. I think he knew that blue was kind of one of my favourite colours, and I said I wanted something a little bit different if he was ever to do it. And yeah, that's the one he chose. So I didn't know it was coming. We'd kind of talked about it, and I'd said that I wanted to get married, and that was kind of something I wanted. He wasn't particularly keen on the idea. I think marriage isn't a big deal for him. Like, he sort of thinks if we're happy, then it's not a necessary thing, but it was something that was important to me. So we'd spoken about it, and I just kind of forgot about it, and it was one of those things that we just hadn't really spoken about. And then yes, he proposed, so it was a surprise. I cried, but it was really lovely. So yes, I got engaged in October, and if I'm honest, life has just been ongoing and very busy. I started to do a bit of wedding planning, and that didn't quite go as smoothly as I'd hoped for the start off. Kind of contacting venues and stuff has been quite tricky. And I think because it's kind of near Christmas, they're all doing kind of Christmas dues and things like that. So yeah, it's been a bit higgledy piggledy. And I think because of that, I haven't um I haven't had lots of spare time. I think the other thing, if I'm being completely honest, is some of you may or may not know that I struggle with anxiety and depression. So I am on medication. And if I'm being 100% honest, I've been a bit of a tit and I haven't been taking it as I should have done. Because I go through stages where I'm like, I don't need to take it, I'm fine. And I think the problem is I'm fine because I'm taking it. But obviously, when you're feeling good, it doesn't always get into your mind. So yeah, I stopped taking it in September, and yeah, I'm not in a bad way, but I can feel myself not always being on an even keel. And I think that is what is good about the medication I'm on, is it does keep me on an even keel. Like, things have been making me feel more upset than usual. So I am back on those now. Yay. So yeah, I just been a bit of a tit, really. So I think due to that, I just hadn't felt like coming on. I know that's really pants, and I feel pants for not coming on and having spoken to you guys, but I haven't done any of my Project Pan stuff, literally all of it. I think this is the first time I've actually worn a full face of makeup in a very long time. I just haven't felt like doing it. Like, I've put on a bit of mascara, and a bit of concealer here and there to cover up the spots because I'm eating a lot of sweets, which happens when I know I'm not doing very well. I tend to comfort eat. And yeah, so this is the first time I've kind of put on a full face of makeup, so I haven't done any of my Project Pan stuff. I've still been wearing my perfume, so there will be a bit of an update there. Reading has completely gone by the wayside. So I think I'm not going to do like a reading wrap up video for the last 3 months or however many it's been, because I just don't see much of a point. I know I have done a few uploads, but they were filmed a while ago, so that's those. But off the top of my head, the books I picked for my October reads didn't go to plan. I ended up swapping those out and reading something completely different. I think I read 2 or 3 books in October, maybe 2 in November, if that. And at the minute, I'm on like 1 book for December. I have hit the biggest reading slump of all time. And it's really irritated me because I'm so close to reaching my 100 books goal. If I'd kept on that kind of even par with what I was doing. I know it's not a big deal. It was a goal I set myself, so if I didn't achieve it, it's not a huge deal. But I did kind of want to. So yeah, it's a bit pants that I haven't managed to complete that as yet. I mean, we've still got like 10 days, give or take. We've got a little bit of time. But I honestly don't think I'm going to reach that goal, which does make me feel a bit sad. But what can you do? I think as well, added to that, getting presents for Christmas has just been so stressful. I said to people this year, I want to keep it low budget and I want to keep it simple. Ask for something, and if it's within the budget, we will get it, and that is it. And it's safe to say people have been really useless. Nobody knows what they want, and nobody has given many suggestions. And I know it's hard. Like when people asked me, I was like, oh crap, what do I ask for? But I kind of said to people, get me something I can eat or something I can use. I don't want anything to sit around. So yeah, I am planning on doing a few updates. So I will do a multiple Project Pan update. So I'll do my perfume one, my Project 10 pan, and my Pan That palette all in one. Because there's just not an awful lot of progress on lots of it. So I think if I can just combine it all together in one video, rather than having like a few 2 or 3 minute videos here and there, I think that's going to be better for you guys and better for me to just kind of wrap it up and it's gone. As for reading, I think I will do an end of year wrap up as opposed to what I'm reading in December, whether I read it or not. I'm just going to do it all in one again. So again, it's done and can go. And then I will probably do a plans for 2022. I am hoping to be better in 2022 and keep more up to date with YouTube and stuff, because it is my one creative outlet, kind of coming on here talking to you guys. And I have really missed it in the time I haven't been doing it. But every time I've thought, oh, I'll sit down and film a video, I've always kind of come up with a little excuse like, oh, my skin's bad today, or oh, you know, I haven't got dressed today, or I've got so many other things to do that it just kind of took a back seat. So I'm really sorry about that. I hope you were all okay and you have been fine and wonderful while I've been away. I have missed you guys. So I am excited to go into 2022 with a bit more of a set plan. I think if I give myself a set plan, I will be more likely to stick to it. And then that kind of helps you guys out to know when I am kind of coming on and filming, etc. I have been doing really well with my decluttering. So I'm still kind of finding things to get rid of. That update will go up, I'm going to say after Christmas, but before January, purely because obviously you get bought things for Christmas, and if I get bought something that then replaces something else I've got, I know I can then declutter the something else. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. But yes, it will be before 2022. It will come up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Who knows? Yeah, I'm going to do like a plans and goals for 2022 again, so you guys can kind of see what my plan is, where we're going from here, that kind of jazz. Yeah, I can't think if there's anything else particularly that I wanted to kind of wrap up with you guys. If you think of something that I haven't covered here that you would kind of like to hear about, or for me to wrap up, then let me know in the comments, and what I'll do is in the next video I upload, I will cover whatever it is you have asked for. I am planning on doing a bit more of a minimalism side to my channel in the new year. It won't be like hardcore, I'm getting rid of like 90% of my belongings, because that's just not me. Like, I love stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, this house is full of stuff. I love stuff. But I'm also finding stuff very overwhelming. And I think because of my anxiety, I think having less stuff will make me feel calmer internally. Because I've been watching The Minimal Mum. She's an American lady and she's really, really good. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description down below if you want to check her out, if minimalism is kind of your bag. And also Charlotte's Minimalism Journey. She is UK based, and she's just lovely. She started her minimalism journey, I think, 2 years ago. And she's just so down to earth and kind of chilled about stuff. Very relatable and just so easy to watch. I've been watching her Vlogmas, and I've been absolutely loving it. Every time she uploads a video, I'm like, ooh, I'm ready. And she's a little YouTuber as well. I think she's just reached 7,500, I believe, which is fantastic. I really hoped I'd reach 1,000 this year, but I haven't quite made it yet, but that's okay. But I think the fact that she has reached 7.5 is amazing. She's just so lovely. She deserves so much more than like 7.5. She's great. So I will leave a link to their channels in the description down below if you want to check them out. But yeah, that is kind of my goal going forward, is I want to do kind of like more decluttering videos, more kind of, this is my collection, this is what we're going to use up from it, this is the goal for it kind of thing. I'm planning on doing some like wardrobe declutters. There might be some like makeup ones. I don't have an awful lot of makeup left now. I'm realizing more and more that I just don't use stuff on a daily basis. And that's not just makeup, it's everything, like makeup, clothes, shoes. There's so much of it that I don't use on a regular basis that I feel like I don't need, or I should pass on to someone that can make better use of it. So that's kind of my plan. I hope that's okay with you guys. There will still be project pans, there will still be bookish videos. They're like kind of my main interests. But yeah, minimalism is something I love to talk about and watch and listen to. I'm just not sure how much of it I'm going to be able to implement. Like, I have a lot of stuff. A lot of it is kind of stuff I want to use up, that I obviously takes time to use up, or like books. There's ones that I want to have read and then decided whether I want to keep or don't. But again, it takes time. It's not an easy process, especially for someone that comes from a family of people that don't like to throw things away if they can be useful. So I've kind of taken that on as well, which is fine. Like, I'm not annoyed about that at all, because I feel like if you can make use of something, then why not hang on to it? I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, I'll just chuck it away, and then if I have to buy it again in the future, then I'll do that. That is not kind of how I feel about minimalism. I feel like if you have it, then you might as well just hang on to it, and if you don't use it for X amount of time, then get rid of it. So yeah, that was a bit rambly, but that is the plan going forward. Again, I will do wrap-ups, they are coming, but for now I just wanted to get this video filmed, let you know I am still here and I haven't forgotten about you guys. It's just been a busy and tiring couple of months and my brain hurts. I'm ready for 2022 and to just have a lovely Christmas and chill with everyone. There will be more videos coming up, I imagine, before Christmas, but if you watch this one and you don't get around to the others before Christmas, then have a wonderful Christmas, have a wonderful New Year, spend it with your loved ones and just make the most of that time. Yeah, and just have a wonderful, wonderful time. Eat lots, drink lots, have an amazing day. So yeah, that's all from me for now. Take care and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.